Welcome back to the Dabbler's Domain Plane Surviving Mars Relaunched. We started our mystery last time and broke down this area down up here, which I will slowly kind of try to clean up, and let's just get this thing running. I think our next thing that we're going to do, we're going to move, maybe we'll move one of these things, and we're going to get a dome going over here, and I'm thinking it should probably be the farming dome that I want to build up. If I remember correctly, let's see what we're looking at. Alright, I might have to, well, no, you know what I can do is I'll just go with a basic dome probably. Cannot build over this terrain. Okay, well let's flatten the terrain real quick. What do we got to hold? Right. Just to kind of even it out, make it look pretty. Bam, bam. Yeah, instantaneously, because there was like nothing there. Alright, so yeah, so just get a basic dome, and we'll throw it right there. But yeah, because I believe, if I remember correctly, with this mystery, which I have played before, I believe we have to get, oh, you know, we can get up to Suite 2. We're going to eventually have to build crops. So I'll have that set up to where they can go here for their services and stuff like that. And this will just be farming and housing. So we'll get that built, set that up, and we'll be all right. I don't think I was going to any planetary anomalies. No, we could start importing greenhouse gases. It'll take money and some fuel, but we need to watch ourselves with atmosphere. Will start losing, but we probably should actually. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, yes, let's go here. In memory, you go ahead and do that. I think you are going to be sent back to Earth. Yes, and we were low on fuel last time, so we're building that up and gonna expand out here with our power as well as triboelectric scrubbers out there, and yeah, just kind of keep on keeping on until the next mystery pops up. All right, so we got an experimental rocket. A new rocket engine has been developed by our sponsor on Earth. We have been offered the dubious honor of testing the first prototype. I'm not a rocket scientist, so I can't do that. Error for science except decrease rocket travel time. Sounds too risky. This will probably lead to some failures. We only have 2 rockets, but usually we did only have 1 rocket. So let's for science go ahead and accept that, and keep accepting polymers for concrete, because I got tons of concrete. Got this built up over here. We got just soybeans coming in on all these. Got a smart apartment. I will build them some services, but for like playgrounds or parks and all that, we can go here. With that, you are ready to go back to Earth, so go ahead and head on back. You are just waiting on fuel, I believe. Yes, to go start doing the atmosphere here. And yeah, as I said, I'm not worried. I don't know if I said it, but I'm not worried too much about food in general right now. It's more of just we need more moxies. We're down on oxygen, so let's do that while I can, and we'll put it under the triboelectric scrubber. What's that? Oh, you are out of fuel. Yes, and I do want to start saving up my waste rock for the carbonite processors, which I am currently in the middle of researching. So yeah, so we'll just keep upgrading all these with service bots, so I don't have to worry about jobs and what have you. And man, all right, the unemployment thing, it is not, you're not specialized, so maybe you can start going to school. That would be dope, because we do need some engineers, officers, and scientists. Do we finally have officers in the colony? Colonist officers 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're a renegade, so you probably won't count, but all right, we have 4. So I think there's still 6 officers, 3 officers. I can do that to go get some resources. So that should be good. We'll do that after we do this, and once this rocket returns. Oh, we do. Oh no, that's right. It's the India. All right. Yep. Yeah. Keep on keeping on. We have our next part of the mystery. So let's get to it.
We have to face it. We cannot stop the infection. No matter what we do, it keeps spreading across the colony like a wildfire. Hence the name we've given it.
All attempts to isolate the sources have failed. We can assume that this virus is traveling all across our life support and maintenance circuits. The only way to stop it is to turn off all systems, but this will be a death sentence for the colonists. We've ran out of options. Don't despair, we will find a solution. So, now do I think we have, let's see, temporarily ill, still none. But are we being overrun in our medical facilities? Hard to say. Nothing seems to be good. I am getting pretty close to wanting to declare independence. I think I'm almost self-sufficient enough to do it, but let's just keep kind of preparing laws just to have them prepared. But yeah, we will probably be declaring independence here fairly soon, if not this episode, possibly the next one. So we'll keep that in mind. We have just finished our carbonite processor, so we can now begin to build atmosphere on our own here on Mars. So they are pretty hefty. They do take a lot of metals, which is something we do not really kind of have at the moment. But I think we can slowly start building it up, and we're going to build it up kind of back here, I think. Possibly, yes. And I want to build a large dumping site right up next to it. And I'm going to actually ask this to constantly keep about, well, let's say 100 for now on this one. And hopefully the shuttles will start bringing waste rock from over here and all around to start doing that, because the waste rock will be used. I have pretty much taken down all my rare metals factories that I have, but that'll be okay because I'm not really going to be sending too much more back to Earth at the moment. Build up our electronics storage a little bit, and got a water reclamation tower over here to help keep the water down just a little bit. Okay, we only have water storage up for 20 hours, so we're going to want to, I have mega storage coming soon. Let's get that after Martian Born. Actually, you know what? Screw the faction thing. I was doing Martian Born strength to try to boost some factions over there, but let's get heavy water towers first. I could amplify these if I want, but I think right now we're okay. Are they pulling full? No, they're not even pulling full yet. So we'll get some big water tanks in and hopefully build up our supply. And we'll build a water tank probably up here. All right, we have a slight bit of a problem. I had a dust storm and ended up getting a bunch of leaks. And bunch of leaks, I should say, with no metals. So I have my transport here on the way with some metals. He was picking up polymers on his automated mode. So I'm like, no, bring that, because we are at risk of losing some people here. So not enough water, not enough oxygen. The dust storm is now over though. So hopefully we can get, some stuff. That being said, after these large water tanks, I'm going to do Project Moho, because I'm just a little too far away from that. I didn't really think the train worked too well to my advantage, and I'm not going to really expand out there too much right now because we just don't have the colonist, really. And when we're slowly gaining kids, but we might be starting to lose some people here and constantly unemployment and all that type of stuff. But we do have some required needs here, but yeah. And there we go. We got the metals coming up here on. Before I forget, let's move you down to very low priority. Because I want... Where? You go... Go fix. Are you already being fixed? Is that what's going on? You are. Okay. And that needs to be built over there as well. Okay. You're now out. Okay, go back on automation. Yeah, I have 36 metals there, so I mean I could have deleted it, let people start building this stuff up, but we'll be okay, I think. Okay, and we just imported greenhouse gases, so now we are starting to build up atmosphere. Well, we'll start getting toxic rains in about 25% atmosphere, and clear water rains we should be able to have once we get 40% atmosphere, because our temperature will be up by then. And there we go. That's what we were thinking was going to happen. So, oh man, it was data oxygen, data oxygen, suffocation, death. But one's not too bad. We're not in danger of losing our colony, I believe. Not yet, at least. But you know what? Just to be safe, let's salvage that. Those, yeah, a mission in jeopardy.
The recent colonist deaths are a worrisome trend which cannot be ignored.
Yeah, but I think we will be okay. Each time a colonist dies, okay, here we go. We have infected colonists dead. So we are going to start having, I think, from our mystery colonists dying. Okay, here we go. Countdown to extinction. I need these built, please.
The worst has happened. Wildfire has infected Earth. It was on board a rocket which returned to Earth, and somehow it breached through all decontamination.
Okay, so sorry about that. The infected personnel at the landing site deteriorated within hours, contracting the infection. So the infection level on Earth has been set to a contained level. If it reaches extinction level, the human population of Earth will be obliterated. Discover the wildfire cure and supply it to Earth to prevent this. So here's our contamination level right now. Hold on, let's stop things real quick while I also have you. Is there a metal somewhere? Where is there a metal? Where is there a metal? Yeah, I'll just let that. Okay, you're ready to come home. That's great. Okay, so infection level contained. So let's see. Do I have the cure research yet? No. I should actually research that, though, because that'll give us more anomalies, which will reduce the tech, which will help greatly. And in fact, I should have done that a hot minute ago. So, infected colonist death in the colony, rumor. Oh god, everything all at once. Oh, they are doing that? Well, I don't want them to do that. So let's close. Re-kick the game off. Alright, yeah, one of our rockets, yeah. So we need to wait for that. Yeah, one dome at risk. We're still waiting on that. We're waiting on that. Oops. We need to kick off. And people are suicide now. People are starting to kill themselves. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we don't have the workforce. I think people are still, well, their sanity is starting to drop, and the morale is starting to drop, and everything is starting to drop, and domes are at risk, and all that stuff. Okay, you need to go before that happens. I'm going to go back to Earth, and I'm going to send our cargo rocket here with metals. I should have done that a while ago. I have plenty of money. So let's just do that to get... Okay, fantastic. That is built. So now we are back into the positive. People should stop dying. We can start living again. Let's get a large water tank as well to kind of help us out and have a little bit more of a backup, I think would be nice. And yes, it needs a ton of metals as well. I want to get my carbonate processor back up and running as well, even though it might not be exactly ready for it yet. We are going to build it. And also a large water tank down here as well. And are you guys all within the triboelectric scrubber range, I believe? Yes. Outstanding. That's going to lower maintenance. Oh, and you are finally up and running back here. So let's move you up. That should hopefully start covering all that
Assembly session open.
as well. And with this assembly, this is probably the absolute horrible time. Actually, you know what? No, scratch that. I was going to declare independence, but let's think about this. Let's save Earth through our mystery first. So we will save them if we can. And then we're going to be like, yo, dude, we just help you out a whole bunch. And we are going to be independent now. And they're not going to like it, but in our heads, we're going to be like, nah, dog, we just saved you. So that, I think, will do it for this episode. And hopefully we'll get through the infection, develop a cure, and yeah. So, but I don't think we have any kind of cure yet. We're waiting for that. Hopefully should pop up somewhere where we can research a cure. But yeah, we're going to get the Moho mine going as well. Hopefully next episode we'll put it back here. So that way we just constantly have metals and rare metals and all that fun stuff. So thank you all for watching. So until next time, everyone, we will see you soon.